Open your spice cabinet and look at the cinnamon sitting there. Maybe it's a small jar you've had for months. Maybe you only reach for it when making dessert. It feels ordinary. Almost too ordinary. But centuries ago, people crossed dangerous seas, searched unknown lands, and fought for control of this same ingredient. A simple piece of tree bark became one of the most desired treasures in the world. The strange thing about cinnamon is that it was never a rare gemstone or a precious metal. It was something that grew from a tree. The inner bark of a cinnamomum tree was carefully removed, dried, and naturally curled into the familiar sticks we recognize today. What looks simple hides a surprisingly delicate process. Long before supermarkets existed, flavor itself could be a luxury. Imagine living in a world where a new aroma from a distant land could become a symbol of wealth. Cinnamon carried that feeling. Its sweet, warm fragrance was unlike anything many people had experienced, making it valuable not just as food, but as a symbol of refinement. But cinnamon had a secret. For centuries, many people who bought it had no idea where it actually came from. Traders carefully protected their sources because information was power. The less people knew about the origin of cinnamon, the easier it was to maintain its mystery, and its incredible price. This mystery helped create one of history's greatest commercial battles, the search for spices. Cinnamon traveled through networks connecting Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Along the way, every merchant, ship, and marketplace added another layer to its story. A tiny piece of bark became part of a global system built around flavor. So what made cinnamon worth chasing across oceans? Part of the answer was its aroma. Cinnamon does not attack your senses like chili or dominate a dish like garlic. Instead, it creates warmth. A feeling. A memory. Its sweet, woody fragrance can make a drink feel comforting, a dessert feel richer, and a savory dish feel deeper. That familiar smell comes largely from a compound called cinnamaldehyde. It is responsible for the signature character of cinnamon, the warm, sweet, slightly spicy aroma that instantly tells your brain what you are experiencing. Sometimes a single scent can transport you somewhere before you even taste the food. But cinnamon has a surprising side. Many people think of it only as a dessert spice. Cakes. Cookies. Sweet drinks. Yet in many parts of the world, cinnamon has always belonged in savory cooking too. It appears in slow-cooked meats, rice dishes, stews, and spice blends where it adds depth without making the food taste like dessert. Walk through a Moroccan kitchen and you might find cinnamon alongside cumin, ginger, and turmeric. Travel to India and it becomes part of the foundation of many spice blends. Visit Mexico and it appears in drinks and chocolate traditions. The ingredient is the same, but every culture tells a different story with it. There is another reason cinnamon is fascinating. Not all cinnamon is actually the same. Many people have never tasted true Ceylon cinnamon. It is lighter, more delicate, and more complex. Cassia cinnamon, which is more common in many markets, has a stronger and bolder flavor. They share a name, but they create different experiences. This difference matters because spices are not just ingredients, they are personalities. A strong cassia cinnamon can stand up to powerful flavors. A delicate Ceylon cinnamon can shine in simpler dishes where its subtle notes are easier to appreciate. Choosing the right spice is like choosing the right instrument in a song. Like all spices, cinnamon slowly changes over time. The beautiful aroma comes from volatile compounds that gradually disappear. Whole cinnamon sticks protect those flavors longer than ground cinnamon because the inside of the bark remains sealed. When you grind it, you release the aroma, but you also begin the countdown. This is why traditional cooks often use whole cinnamon sticks. They drop them into rice, sauces, and stews, allowing the flavor to slowly escape during cooking. The cinnamon is not meant to announce itself. It works quietly in the background, creating depth that you notice only when it is missing. Perhaps the most interesting lesson from cinnamon is not about the spice itself. It is about how humans value flavor. A piece of bark became a reason for exploration. A smell became a symbol of luxury. A simple ingredient became part of celebrations, traditions, and memories around the world. Today, cinnamon sits on kitchen shelves everywhere. Affordable. Familiar. Easy to ignore. But inside every stick is a much bigger story, forests, farmers, traders, explorers, and generations of cooks who discovered new ways to use its warmth. The next time you taste cinnamon, don't think of it as just a baking ingredient. Think of it as a spice that traveled across the world to reach your kitchen. Because every flavor has a history. And cinnamon's history is written in every curl of bark.